So a popular AP setup we're seeing amongst pro players is running short route KOs on their safeties and then going ahead and running inside shade on their number 1 and their number 2 corners. So with short route, inside shade, that's going to come up to a total of 11 out of 12 AP on defense. This leaves us with 1. I just went ahead and put in Derek Johnson with lurker. You guys could go ahead and use this as inside stuff or use it as a lurker. This is kind of what a lot of people are going to go ahead and run now. With that being said, we're going to be man defense. Everybody loves man defense, and the play we're going to be in is nickel over, I believe it's called Overstorm Brave or linebacker blitz 0. Yeah, Overstorm Brave. Overstorm Brave, we're going to go into Z spot right here, and I just want to talk about the way we were running this AP setup. So when we go ahead and pinch press everybody, we've got our short route KOs on both our safeties. The reason for that is because in gun bunch, tight ends, and running backs often just go flat routes. Now, a flat route is determined as a 10 or shorter yard ran route. Anything past 10 yards, on the other hand, short route KO, it no longer does anything whatsoever. And again, at that point, you're using AP for literally no reason. Now, the Madden Mastermind Discord server for $9.95 per month, I teach you guys how you can shut down popular formations like gun tight offset tight end, and gun bunch. And each of these has something very in common, and that is corner outs. If you want to learn how to shut down corner outs, put them in a complete bag, become a member today. If you want to learn more, there's going to be a video pinned in the comment section, and let's get back into this video. Now, currently, we have Marlon Humphrey with inside shade, and there's nobody else in regs that I can find that's inside shade. So we went ahead and got Jalen Ramsey with 1 step ahead. It's as close to inside shade as you can get. In my opinion, it's just not nearly as powerful. Now, practice mode is very, very strange because these abilities just don't light up very often in practice mode. So kind of keep this in mind. In game and practice mode, very, very different. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just bring Jair Alexander down. I'm just going to shade down as well. Now, I'm going to just drop off the pass rush. I just want you guys to see what the short route KO does against a flat route from the tight end. So this is what the offense looks like. And all we're going to do is just go shade down on defense so Jair can go ahead and just jump that little flat route. So we'll throw this little flat route, and you can see that star flashes, meaning short route KO is active. Even if he was to go ahead and run a little baby out route, again, inside shade is going to go ahead and activate. It's right here. Well, right there, he went ahead and he's playing the ball right now. It's going to do the same thing regardless. The depth is all that matters. Now we got Jair in the zone. Now, the next one I want to talk about is inside shade and why you should be utilizing probably just 2 inside shades for now, so you can have the short route KOs on the safeties and then have maybe 1 AP for inside stuff or lurker. Again, that choice is yours. But with inside shade, it's anything inside of the numbers, and there's significantly more field inside the numbers than there is outside of the numbers. And again, with gun bunch, a lot of people are going to be looking for post routes and crossers, and so that's why we want to go ahead and utilize inside shade, because a lot of crossers, a lot of post routes are going to be inside the numbers from these compressed sets. I'm just going to go ahead and put B on a corner out, and I'm just going to streak everybody just to make sure we can just clear out that side of field, and we're going to keep him on the bunch side. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually motion this guy over. Oops. Motion gauge over, just so you can see how this inside shade is going to go ahead and work. We'll hop onto the defensive line. Again, we're going to drop off the pass coverage so you guys can just see what inside shade does. Practice mode's kind of weird. It may or may not activate. It's just one of those things you kind of got to deal with. So we'll send 5 out right here, snap the ball, and this is no shading, and you can see how he just smothers him. Now, I believe that's Chris Godwin right there. And Chris Godwin has a slot-o-matic. And those corner outs with the Hot Route Master or Slot Apprentice are very good about beating man defense in general. This time, we're going to go ahead and have him post route. Let's just go ahead and motion this guy over. Smoke screen, flat route. I just want to make sure we don't have anything going towards his side of the field, so we can just guarantee that we can just see how inside shade is going to go ahead and work. So again, we'll spy out the pass rush right here. This time we've got Chris Godwin on a post route versus Marlon Humphrey with inside shade. No shading done. You probably ought to go ahead and shade inside right here if you want to. Let's go ahead. We'll leave the stock. I'm getting way too aggressive right here. But again, you can see how good he goes ahead and runs his route. While he is not lighting up, he's still running his route far better than somebody would without inside shade. It's kind of weird how practice mode is, but practice mode, again, it's super consistent and really doesn't represent in-game very well whatsoever. So that is a little bit about inside shade. That is about short route KO. Short route KO, again, because if we were to go, I don't think that, let's go to, do they have like tight slots or something like that? Yeah, that'll work. Again, the same thing if they go to like a compressed set like this, like gun tight slots, the guys that we want are still going to be manned up to the correct players. In this case, Again, this safety is manned up to tight end. You can always bring this safety over and down. So the running back, if he runs a little out route, then he's going to go ahead and be able to jump that and break it up. Again, we're always wanting to just utilize our route kills and our inside shades at the correct position. To really be able to utilize this inside shade, you can go ahead and change the man assignments as well. So say we went ahead and took Jalen Ramsey. Again, he has one step ahead, so it's not going to be exactly inside shade, but you work with what you got. We'll go ahead and put him on the outside corner, and then we're going to go over Storm Brave right here and wide receiver post. Okay, play doesn't really matter, but pinch press everybody. You notice he's outside the numbers, meaning inside shade will no longer activate. Because we always want to be able to use our AP, what we're going to go ahead and do is swap up the man assignment. So now, essentially, we're going to go ahead and just swap who's manned up to what. We'll take our safety, and in this case, unless they're running a drag, an in, a slant, short route KO is not going to do much. But then we're still able to utilize the inside shade because the running back, if they were to run like a little angle route, an out route away from it, inside shade will activate because it is inside of the numbers. Stick over Storm Bray. Your safeties 9 times out of 10 are going to be manned up to the running back and or the tight end. Again, in other formations, it's going to be different with what kind of routes are going to go ahead and run, but again, it's bunched in these compressed sets. The running back and the tight end 9 times out of 10 are going to be running some sort of short breaking route. So that's why we always want to utilize these short route kills. Again, you can see safeties are manned up to the running back and the tight end. Even though tight end's in the slot, it's still the same exact thing. There is no difference in how we're going to go ahead and utilize this. Now, again, just as a kind of closing statement, you will have 1 AP left after you get this all set up. So if you want to run inside stuff, if you need help long on one trap up, I have a video teaching you guys how you can go about doing that. Or if you want to go ahead and run lurker, so you can go ahead and get animations with your linebacker, or even have a safety there and have inside stuff, that decision is going to be left up to you guys. But if you are new to the channel, I first off hope this helps you guys with your ladders and getting your AP set up. This is a very easy way. It's an expensive. So these players on defense and defense alone, this is going to be a Legends. I believe it's a Legends theme team. I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. This is mostly Legends. It's going to be 4 mil. But if you're a competitive Madden player, you've got to be willing to fork out the money or get the coins some other way. I'm not going to say how, but some other way. To be able to afford these players, because this is a very popular thing. You're going to see a lot of competitive Madden players use this particular AP setup. Again, short route here, inside shade, and of course, if you're to knock out a short route KO here, you go ahead and have inside shade here, but that's beyond the point. But if you guys are new to the channel, I really wish the best of luck for all those guys that are competing in the ladders. Me personally, I might be playing on Sunday, maybe part of Saturday. I don't know when I will be back on Saturday. Who knows? That's up to the woman, okay, the wife. That's up to her. So anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and as a reminder, become part of the Madden Mastermind Discord server. And as a final reminder, this Saturday for you guys, I am going to be doing a live stream 1 hour before the ladders open up. So if you have questions for your AP setups, or if you're having an issue stopping a particular route combination, bring it, and I will teach you guys how to shut it down. This is kind of just a special thing I want to do for you guys, just to get you set up for these ladder games, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.